Good morning, all. We'll see how to run and execute the student database server using NetBeans. This is the NetBeans environment you'll be getting after you install the NetBeans IDE 8.2. So here to start with your execution of the project. So first you have to click on new. Okay, concentrate here. First you have to click on new. In new it is better slow. In new, go for new project. In new, go and select new project. After selecting the new project, then you will be getting few options here, two windows. You select Java EE, Java Enterprise Edition. Since you are developing a Bean application, you have to select Java EE, and here in the right side you select EJB module. Okay, Java EJB module, and go for next. Then here you need to give the project name. You give the project name. Suppose my project name is some week 4 or so, right? Next you finish. Next click on next. After clicking on next, it will be asking for server. Here you have to choose the Glassfish server 4. Glassfish server, and here you have editions of Java EE editions, Java EE 7, 6 and 5. Choose the latest edition, Java EE 7, and then say finish. Whenever you say finish, it takes bit time, this EJB module beans and all. So see, look here, it is processing. So meanwhile, so after creating a project, now I have told you in my last video how many projects you have to, how many programs you have to create. You have to create how many programs you have to write. One is interface.java, second one is the class which implements that interface, and the third one is deployment descriptor, and the fourth one is client file, isn't it? You have to create how many total? 4. So look here, I have got this week 4 which I have created. So first you have to create how many? 4 files, isn't it? So on this, right click on your new project, go for new, and then in this new you have first what you should create. You have to create an interface. You create interface. If you don't have the option interface here, you go for other. Here you have Java. In this Java you have Java interface. Then you say next. Okay, if you don't have here, look here again I am showing, go for new and then Java interface. When you say Java interface, here you give the name of the interface. Right, here you give the name of the interface. Suppose I am giving the name of the interface are INTER, and then say finish. When you say finish, this is the interface that you get here. You write the interface code here. Okay, after writing the interface code, next what should you do? You have to write the implementation of this interface, isn't it? So again what do? You click on this, again you right click on this, then again new. Now what should you do? You have to write a Java class for that implementation, isn't it? Right click and you create a Java class. What is that? You will be writing the implementation of that interface, isn't it? So you write implementation and then say finish. This is implementation.java. You'll be getting one more window. You write the implementation part here. Okay, whatever the code abstract methods that you have written in interface.java, all those you have to implement in this, right? After implementing this, next what should you do? You have to implement a Glassfish server, Glassfish deployment descriptor. You have to create a deployment descriptor. Okay, so go for new, and then here I have a Glassfish descriptor. So in this Glassfish descriptor, you say finish. When you say finish, a glass script descriptor will be created, and here you have all the things. You need to write only the XML file, make changes in this XML file. You write your class name and also your project name in this, as I have told you in the last window, right? Next, what should you do? Next, you have to write your class, isn't it? Client class. So again, click on the project, click on your project, then go for new, and then you have to create a Java class again, isn't it? That is your main class file now. Now write what you have to create now. You have to create a main class file and then say finish. Right, here you need to write your main class, that is the client program. So look here, in week 4, this is my project week 4. I have created total 4 files. One is interface.java, one is implementation.java, one is for the client, and the other one glassfish.jar.xml, for that is a deployment descriptor. You have to write the codes for all that. I am closing this. See here, now I have already created for you, that is I have taken it as week 3. In this I have created interface.java. First, look here, as I have told you, see, I have written this code, add, get and delete student, and the implementation is written in implementation.java. I have implemented all the things, the program which I have explained you before, add student, delete student, get student, all the code I have written in implementation.java. Next, in Glassfish, that is deployment descriptor. In deployment descriptor, look here, I have written our EJBDM is what? Implementation, IMPL. Then next, what is the project name? Week 3. Then you pass by reference is true. You don't need all these things, you write only the XML file. Next, main program. This is the client program that you have written. See, initial dot context, I am looking for my application called as student in the name of week 3. Next, I have written the switch case, for 1 for add, 2 for delete, 3 for get and 4 for exit. All this stuff I have explained you in the last video, right? Then after writing all this program, what is the next step that you have to do? You have to build, that is compile, right? You have to compile. How you have to compile? Click on the main project and then you write, click on clean and build. When you say clean and build, look here, it is processing. You have to get the output as build successfully. Then you don't have any errors in your program. It takes a bit time because all these 3 should be compiled. It is running still. Okay, so here it has to compile the interface.java, main.java and then impl.java, isn't it? All these 3 should be run, so it will be taking a bit time. So this is the main file. First you will be creating the initial context, C is equal to new initial context, then create the object for this by using create an interface for create an object for the interface by using this. All this I have explained you. This is the do file. Oh, it's taking too much time. I am saying build again, clean and build. So already I have clean and build it. So after clean and build, here you should get as build successfully. After build successfully, next you have to deploy. After building and running, next you have to deploy. Again right click on the project and say deploy. Deploy means what? You are deploying your bean onto the server. Okay. After deploying, you will be getting deployed build successful. right click and say deploy. Right click and say deploy. See here we have got build successful. After getting build successful, now you have to run the program. Where is your main program? This is your main program. You click on that main program and say run file. Whenever you say run file, see it is running. After running, it will be asking for the data. See, if it will be asking for the data, I have run since it is taking a long time. Look here, 1 for add, 2 for delete, 3 for get, and 4 for exit. Enter the data. I have entered first one. 1 means what? You have to enter the name. Enter name. What is the name that you have to enter? Anything else? I have entered the name called as Ramu. And next you have to enter one more option. Suppose I am entering one more. I want to enter one more student data. Wait a minute. 1. Enter name SSS, and then it is asking for one more data. Again I entered 1. I am writing RRR. Okay, and next I want to display the details. 3. See the names that which I have entered SSS and RRR. If you want to delete, what is the option for delete? 2. Which name I have to delete? You have to enter that name. Suppose I want to delete RRR. If you want to check whether that is deleted or not, you enter 3. See, only SSS is present. Then the next one is what? Exit. If you want to exit, 4 is exit. Build successful. This is how you have to run the EJP. It's very simple. First you create the project. In that you create 3 files. One is interface, one is Java class file, and the other one is implementation Java class file. You write the code here. After writing the code in these 3 programs, what should you do? You should say build and run. It takes time for this build and clean and build. After clean and build, it will be saying build successfully. After cleaning and building, next what should you do? Again right click on the same project and then say deploy. Deploy is for what? Deploy is for deploying your bean onto the server. After deploy, again you get build successful. Next you have to run the client program. How do you run the client program? From these 3, which is a client program, main is the client program. You right click on the main client program and say run file. Then it will be asking for the options. This is how you create the student